The anger appears to be spilling over into a real public scene right now.
Mexican-American singer attacked with racist tweets after his performance.
Danielle Watts says Los Angeles police detained her last week because they allegedly thought she was a prostitute.
Anger on the campus of the University of Oklahoma after frat members were heard singing racist chants.
Students at USC tonight are uniting to fight racist and sexist slurs.
When I came to USC, I felt like it was like Black Business Club, like Asian Cinema Society, like not white this, but I don't know, there was significant racial groupings, and that's something I wasn't used to.
El Centro Chicano, which is like our cultural center, was recently moved. Now that we're in STU as El Centro, it's like a smaller space, it's very compacted. I just feel like it's indicative of where our community is at right now.
You're talking to someone about Ferguson or Eric Garner or some of these events, and you hit this wall where someone's not willing to engage with the idea that there is a different experience, that there is a different reality for Black and white people in this country.
When people ask, like, where are you from? And you say LA, and they're like, no, but where are you from? I've gotten that before, and it's like, I'm from LA, I'm from here, I'm from where you are, the same ground you are.
A friend of mine, she's African as well. They were doing like a clothing drive or a music festival or something along the lines of promoting their club with like African dress or music or food or something like that. She posted about her event or the event, and this white girl, her comment was along the lines of like, take your traditions and African clothing away from our campus or away from this page. No one is interested.
I was on Yik Yak the other night. I feel like I've seen things that are just like, wow, really? This is coming from a university student?
I've been getting quite a lot of interesting comments on my Facebook wall. Everything from, you're a prostitute, get back to walking the streets where you belong, this is why we call you niggers, she should be horsewhipped.
When people ask if I go to USC, they always assume I play a sport, which I said isn't true. And the second thing, they also assume that I'm on financial aid. I'm not offended when people assume I'm on financial aid, but because a lot of people are, and it's a good thing, you know, but to me it seems like, oh, like you wouldn't be here if, you know, this is too expensive for you, or you wouldn't be here if someone else wasn't helping you pay for it, and stuff like that. And it's just like, no, like my parents worked hard to get to the place that they are today. I worked hard, like I wrote my personal statement just like you did, and yeah, I'm here based off of merit, and I deserve to be here.
Only about 0.25% of all the scholarship money in this country is specifically earmarked for students of color, which means 99.75% of all that scholarship money is money that whites can compete for, and the vast majority of those dollars will in fact go to white students.
By the time anyone steps on a college campus, there has already been 12 to 13 years of institutionalized affirmative action for white folks. That is to say, racially embedded inequality, which has benefited those of us who are white.
It just makes me upset when people say that it doesn't exist, because I feel like it does. But you need to be able to step into my shoes, or step into the shoes of somebody seeing it from the bottom up rather than where you are from the top down.
I'm a human. I am the product of globalization. I'm a mixed baby, you know. I'm a scholar. I shouldn't be defined like you're Black at USC, so go march and stand in front of Tommy Trojan.
Inclusive wise, it's hard. It's hard to find your way and feel included.
I think that something more sustainable needs to be done at the institutional level, at least. Or a larger discussion needs to be had, not only between you and I in my house, or within like 30 Black people in our forum. It needs to be like a larger scale discussion.
When people dismiss it, it doesn't allow for the conversation to happen at all. People need to be willing to have that conversation, or like that hard listening, that hard conversation. It's not going to be flowers and daisies when we're talking about race and privilege.